Definition. Definition. D-E-F-I-N-I-T-I-O-N. Definition. 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 A noun. A statement of exact meaning of a word, especially in a dictionary, or the degree of distinctness in outline of an object, image, or sound, especially of an image in a photograph or on a screen. All right, so the second option we're looking at, for example, high definition. All right, so we all see on our TVs or our mobile phones that we have high definition. So that's obviously a high resolution, and or on our cameras, it's a high definition. And our first statement, our first definition is a statement of exact meaning of a word, especially in a dictionary. So we're looking at the meaning of a word. What does it mean? What is it all about? Are there more than one meaning? So that's kind of what we're looking at. A definition. Definition. Especially in a dictionary. I like that. Okay, so in other words, it's bringing clarity. We are clear about the meaning of a word, or in terms of visibility, it's a picture that is very clear. We're talking about sharpness and precision. Description. Description. D-E-S-C-R-I-P-T-I-O-N. Description. 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 Description is a noun, our first meaning, definition. A spoken or written representation or account of a person, object, or event. Okay, that gives us a little idea of what that is about. Let's look at our second definition, our second meaning. A sort, a kind, or a class of people or things. All right, so talking about objects, things, or people. Okay, so this gives us an idea of what the word means. Description. Description. However, there are more, we can add more detail. Okay, and for if you're describing something, it's about giving as much information to the person that they get an idea of what you are talking about. So you're adding more information, more detail. For example, if we had to describe, give a description of myself, we can say I have a beard, I have blue eyes, and I have brown hair. So we're adding information. All right, how tall am I? I'm wearing a shirt, for example. So we're adding information when we describe or give a description. So let's look at the meanings one more time. A spoken or written representation, something to represent, or an account of a person, an object, or event. Okay. Description. Explanation. Explanation. E-X-P-L-A-N-A-T-I-O-N. Explanation. Explanation. Explanation is a noun. A statement or account that makes something clear. That's a very good one. A reason or justification given for an action or belief. So we're giving an explanation. Often in terms of religion, people are going to give an explanation about why they believe something to be so. Could also be a theory, could be a physics theory that is often backed by mathematics. It could also be a conspiracy theory, something that has no factual evidence, just a theory. Or it is a statement or an account that makes something clear. So by giving an explanation, we're adding, once again, more information, and we're giving a bigger idea about what something is or what something represents. What is something? What is the meaning of something? Okay? Could be art, for example. It could be words. It could be many different types of theories, mathematical theories, physics theories. It could be terminology, terms used for certain words or meanings, right? And around that, we get an idea when we have the explanation. Efficient, 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 efficient. It's an adjective, especially of a system or machine achieving maximum productivity with minimum waste, effort, or expense. Efficient. So if something is efficient, we're able to, for example, let's look at a car. A car that is efficient, we get more miles out of our gas. It might even be a hybrid car that has electric and gasoline or fossil fuel engines, and with a more efficient engine design, we can get more mileage out of our gasoline, and we can also get minimal wear and tear on the vehicle, on the car system. If it's about a person working in a well-organized and competent way, someone that is efficient, they're very organized, they're very good at what they do, and they're able to do things in a very orderly, very, very timely manner. They're able to work very well, especially by themselves. Could also be preventing the wasteful use of a particular resource. If things need to consume certain resources like energy or materials, okay, it could also be time. Being efficient, you're able to use as little resources as possible to do the job or to get the job done. Conundrum. Conundrum. C-O-N-U-N-D-R-U-M. Conundrum. Conundrum. Conundrum, it's a noun. A confusing and difficult problem or question. That's a very good way to describe it. It's a problem that needs to be solved. Could be a difficult problem, or a question asked for amusement, for fun, typically one with a pun in its answer, a riddle. Okay, so in other words, if it's used for entertainment, there's a little pun, there's a little play of words, and it's normally to try and get people to think, try and figure out some sort of problem. A riddle is a fun type of problem that needs to be solved. In other words, it's a brain teaser. It could also be an icebreaker. It's a word game or a puzzle that needs to be solved. So conundrum, it is mainly a confusing or difficult problem or question. Albeit, albeit, albeit. Albeit is a conjunction and very simply means although. So this is a very old, it's a Middle Old English word, and it's actually 3 words put together, and very easy. The first word is all, the second word is be, and the third word is it, albeit, right? Very easy. And it just means although or however. Albeit, albeit. Just say 3 words, albeit, very quickly, albeit. ambiguous, ambiguous, ambiguous. Ambiguous, 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 ambiguous. Ambiguous is an adjective of language open to more than one interpretation, having a double meaning. That's a very good way of describing it. Unclear or inexact because the choice between alternatives has not been made. All right, so if something is ambiguous and has more than one meaning, there's more than one way to think of it, maybe there's two or more meanings, or maybe you just don't have enough information about being clear about what is actually being said. So if something is ambiguous, it's normally unclear, it's arguable, you can argue about it, it's something that you can get a little bit philosophical around. Integrity, 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 integrity. Integrity is a noun. The quality of being honest and having strong moral principles, moral uprightness. Someone that is honest, someone that is honorable, we can say. The state of being whole or undivided. Unity, wholeness, coherence, cohesion. Integrity. So someone that's someone that has integrity. They're very honest, they're very trustworthy, and they're also very reliable. You can rely on them. Most likely they also are very loyal people. And that's a very nice quality to have integrity, to be loyal, to be trustworthy, to be honest. Those are very, very good moral principles that we should strive to have. Integrity.